Hello, YouTube. We're off to another comic show in Wayne, New Jersey. Right now, we are on the Throgs Neck Bridge, and I'm with Angelo. Say hello, Angelo.
Hello, YouTube.
This is the first time that we're going to this comic book show in Wayne, New Jersey, and we're looking forward to see what steals and deals we can get. So stay tuned. Okay, YouTube, we are here, and this is the comic show. Excuse me. Right, Angela? I just ran over the curb because they say not to use your cell phone and drive. Jerry the Jitterbug drives and films. Stay tuned. We'll see you when we get inside.
Kids are gonna do it. I have stuff back to the 50s. Yeah.
Just the top half, obviously the bottom half.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the little montage of Angelo and I going to the comic show. The comic show was in Wayne, New Jersey. This is the first time that we went. I picked up a few books. Angelo went a little crazy again, and he bought a lot of books. So look out for his upload, because I'm sure it's going to be in the next few days. So what did I get? The first book I got is Red Sonja #2. I channeled my inner Gary B, and I just saw that, and I was able to pick it up for $4, even though it says 8. And I just think that is an awesome cover. I really don't have many Red Sonjas, but that caught my eye, and I thought it was a cool book to add to the PC. So in honor of Gary B, here is Red Sonja #2 from 1976. The next book that I picked up is Holiday Comics #8. Now, this is a really cool cover. It caught my eye. It's an L.B. Cole cover. So I collect actual comics that deal with Christmas and holidays. Anyone who watches my channel knows that. So that is definitely a cool pickup. I paid for this book, let me see. The price was listed at $35, and the fellow who was selling it, he put it at a 2.5. I do think it's actually a little bit better than that. This book is from, I believe, 1951. So he put it at $35. I paid for it $25, and it's in real nice shape. Now, I see a few on eBay, and the going price and the sales, it hovers around $100. And I know my good friend Mike from Night Tiger Comics is gonna like that. When I spoke with him, and he said that he does have a few of these, but I don't know if he has that one. The next book I picked up is Ghost Rider #16. And people are probably like, what? Why does Jerry the Jitterbug have a Bronze Age book. Well, I like Bronze Age books, and I like the original run of the Ghost Rider series, and in particular, this cover is really cool, I think, because I do like the Jaws franchise, and I really like anything with the sea and the ocean and fish, and in particular, I really like sharks. So this comic came out during the time of Jaws, and it's a really, really high grade. It does say 30 on it. I did get it for a little bit lower than that, so I'm happy to pick that book up. So let me take a quick look at the front of it. And there you go. I think it's a great cover. The next book I picked up, and I have 3 more books, is Walt Disney Comics number 7, or volume 7, number 4. It's another Christmas cover. That was in nice shape, this book. It's from 1947. So I picked this book up from the same dealer who I bought the L.B. Cole book, the Christmas book. And it does say 20 on it, but I was able to negotiate it to half the price, where I got it for $10. And it's in really nice shape, in my opinion, and it's gonna go well with my other Disney books. So I have 2 more, and these are a little different than many of the books that I buy. If you had to guess what they are Golden Age, excuse my clock, and they are Whiz comics. So the first one is Whiz Comics number 60. Now this book is in very high grade. There is no pieces missing. There is nothing wrong with the cover. And I'm going to try to pick up from this point forward in comic book shows a few high grade Whiz to add to the collection. I don't have this one, and I was always on the hunt for this one. There is a piece missing on the first page. It doesn't affect the story. It's a little corner, but you'll see this because I'm going to clean this book up in the future. Basic cleaning, dry cleaning, and pressing, and that's definitely going to be sent off to CGC. What I'm going to get, I don't know. I'll know after I clean it and press it. It does say $100. I did not pay $100. I paid $75 for this book. And the fella who sold me this book is in fact the promoter of the Clifton comic book show and the Wayne comic book show. So he's a very nice guy. I made the offer, $75. He accepted it. And that is an awesome pickup for $75 in my opinion. I don't want to guess what it's going to come back as until I clean and press it. But I'm thinking this may be one of the highest Whiz comic grades that I'm going to get. Maybe as high as the next book. The last book I picked up is a book that I have been hunting for quite some time, and I never could win it on eBay. The next one is Whiz Comics number 115. This is one of my favorite covers because it does deal with the sea and sea creatures. There's a lobster eating Captain Marvel's leg. There's a shark, which I don't know what type of shark that's supposed to be, but it's just an awesome cover. Now, this book also is an extremely high grade. I'm really hoping that these 2 Whiz books, after I clean and press and send them in, that I can get over a 7 for both of them. I really hope I can. That's my goal. So, what is the book? The book was priced at $250. Now, when I saw the book, I asked the seller during the show. He gave it to me. I didn't even make an offer. And the reason why, because I thought it was way overpriced. But then when the show ended and he was packing up and bringing his long boxes and boards down to the truck, I bumped into him on the steps, and I said, hey, listen, that Whiz comics you have, I'll give you $100 for it. And he said, sure, come up, I'll give it to you. So I paid $100 for this book, very high grade, and this is a very hard book to find in a high grade. So $100, I got it $150 off the asking price, and I'm very happy with this pickup. So these are the books that I got in the comic book show that I went with Angelo the comic guy this past weekend. I hope you thought they were cool, and stay tuned for future uploads with what I'm gonna do to these books to send them to CGC. Thank you and take care.